Good day, class. Welcome to the third session. In this session, we will briefly use strategies to be an effective speaker or signer in sustained oral or signed interactions. Let's start off by briefly looking at the planning of content and presentation techniques in formal communications. Formal communications can take place in a number of different settings, such as a classroom, the workplace, or even a team meeting. Presentations take different forms, from read out mini lectures to an improvised explanation or elaboration of a series of key points to a question and answer session to an audience activity workshop or a blend of all of these. The format of a presentation can be fixed or flexible depending on the factors you need to consider when planning, such as the content, your audience, and the time available. Now let us look at how to analyze the impact of nonverbal cues and signals on the audience. Nonverbal communication is exchanging information through facial expressions, body language, gestures, and so on. Facial expressions have a major contribution to nonverbal communication. It can be conveyed through something as simple as a smile. Gestures are deliberate movements and signals such as waving, pointing, and using fingers to indicate number of amounts. Paralinguistics refers to vocal communication that is separate from actual language, such as tone of voice, loudness, inflection, and pitch. Body language and posture also gives a lot of information, even though it is subtle and not very definitive. There are other methods of nonverbal communication: proxemics, eye contact, haptics, and appearance. In closing, let us look at a few rhetorical devices, how they can be used, and what effect they have on the audience. Rhetorical devices are an effective way of conveying ideas to the audience in written and spoken communication. Let us look at common rhetorical devices. An allusion is a reference which the reader is assumed to have some knowledge of. An analogy is a parallel case with one or more points of resemblance. Emotive language is deliberately designed to trigger emotions, which can be expressed through adjectives. A metaphor is a direct comparison without the usage of linking words. For instance, the word like or as. A rhetorical question is a question asked with no expectation of an answer. A smile is a literary device to compare things with the usage of linking words. We have come to an end of our session. Let us take a break and continue with our last session.